And this is just a message out to my audience and other people that might agree with my reasoning behind this video, and let's just see if we can get something done about it. As you can see right here, these are a list of my videos that have got demonetized. Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So it's going to be a completely different kind of video today, one that I've been holding back from recording. I've kind of felt that this is too controversial maybe, and maybe something that I shouldn't dive into, as certainly expressing my own opinions to such a wide audience that could give me backlash or whatnot. But I think it's very appropriate that I do so today, because I think this issue is getting out of hand, and it's also becoming kind of lifestyle threatening, if you want to put it, and I'll explain in a bit. However, if you do agree with anything that I say, definitely comment that down below, and if you've got your own opinions on this matter, whether you disagree with me or agree with me, then definitely write that down below in the comments. I just want this to be a big discussion, to get my points across, to hear your points, and kind of come up with a solution to fix this overall, not just for myself, but other YouTubers, other friends that are also going through this, but on a more severe scale than what I am. So let's get straight into it. In today's video, we're going to be discussing the YouTube demonetization, particularly with gay YouTubers at the moment. However, it could happen to other people as well. And I just feel like a lot of this demonetization is done unfairly to channels that are not breaking their rules at all and are deemed inappropriate content. YouTube initially, for all of us, is done through hobbies, self-expression, a platform where we can express our thoughts, feelings, and everything going through our mind in a creative, entertaining fashion, I guess, and that is why we will start in the first place. And that's very much why they continue to do it. Certainly for me, this is why I started 5 years ago, because I wanted to express how good I was at gaming at first, and now so about my personal feelings and emotions that go through, and what I express in my YouTube channel today. Now, including myself, I've taken a big life decision now, and I've turned YouTube into something that I'm doing full time. So that, of course, is added pressure on myself to sustain income, I guess, through my YouTube channel, and also my personal training and everything that I do on this side to make my life the way it is today. Now, YouTube is a big part of that, and for many people, it does become a full-time job. It's still their hobby, and they still enjoy and love doing it. However, it becomes a full-time job, because now, as well as entertaining people and doing it for the fun, we also have an obligation to earn income off of it and survive. So YouTube can become a full-time job. Therefore, when our videos get demonetized, it can become an issue to pay rent. And that is additional stress that we kind of need to be aware of, But when it's done unfairly, in my opinion, it can become really frustrating for us. So let me just explain. Recently, myself, I've been targeted by this. However, I know YouTubers such as Ariel, Seb, Dion, a friend called Oliver, my boyfriend in fact. We've all been struggling with demonetization or lack of comments, and overall our channel is being targeted for the content we're creating. Initially we thought it was because we were all gay. Bit of digging around and kind of come to my own conclusion, and I don't think it's actually because of that at all. I believe that there's a massive flaw in YouTube's system of flagging videos and deeming them inappropriate when in fact they're not inappropriate whatsoever. So I'm going to run you through a few examples right now. I went onto the guidelines section called Appeal Community Guidelines, and I did some surfing and kind of compared my videos to those guidelines and rules, and I came up with the conclusion that pretty much all my videos have been flagged and demonetized for unfair circumstances, and a lot of these rules YouTube are actually contradicting what they're saying to us. So it's very unfair, and let's go through it right now, okay? So I went through a spell of about 2 weeks of constant demonetization. That's 8 videos in a row, I believe, demonetized. All different kind of genres and types, and you know, some maybe a bit more prone to being demonetized, and others absolutely not 1 ounce of it being wrong, but yet they still got demonetized. And this happened with every single video I uploaded, and I didn't know how to prevent it until I put a tweet out on Twitter addressing the situation. Now this seemed to have sorted it for me. However, recently it's come back and also affecting my boyfriend's content. So these rules suggest one thing, and then in real life when they actually come to review the video, they're saying a different thing to us. So let's just have a little look at the rules. As you can see right here, these are a list of my videos that have got demonetized, and later on they all got remonetized, you know, a day later, 2 days later, a week later. But when they have got remonetized, YouTube have simply just said this video is suitable for all advertisers and therefore it's been remonetized. By of which time we have lost all the revenue that we would have gained from that video, and therefore our situation at home where we have to pay rent can be affected. On behalf of other YouTubers, and I certainly agree with it myself, that this is completely unfair to us if our videos are getting demonetized and then remonetized simply by YouTube's mistake of deeming that content inappropriate, which is extremely frustrating for us, because certainly if it's our full-time job, then we're not gonna be happy with just, oh sorry, here's your video back remonetized, and you might as well just not remonetize it in the end if you thought it was inappropriate at the start. So there's a big reason why this is flawed. I believe with the other content, they kind of flagged one video and then flagged the next one and then flagged the next one, and it triggered a automatic demonetization to my channel. So therefore any videos that I uploaded kind of got automatically demonetized and they wouldn't even give it a second chance. That's probably why the 2 weeks of just constant demonetization happened before YouTube really dealt with it and think that, oh wait, his content's actually okay, we're gonna just ignore that feature from now on and whatnot. Let's go into this video, okay? So this was the I Can't Stop Kissing You prank that I uploaded a few days ago, okay? It got automatically demonetized as soon as I uploaded it. And then also after a few days, it got permanently demonetized or not suitable for ads on that video. And as you can see by the thumbnail, some would say that it is understandable, but then when we dive into the rules, let's just see what they have to say. As we can start here, inappropriate language, it didn't have any of these. And then we'll dive into the next one, which is sexually explicit content. I can't say that word, I've tried about 10 times now. As we can see here, it says graphic sexual acts or simulations intended to arouse, of which if you watch the video, none of that happened, okay? That video, in fact, didn't include any of that kind of content. It was simply a vlog style video of me basically surprising my boyfriend and kissing him all day. So we'll go on to the thumbnail. We'll really target the thumbnail now, as the nudity section says. People or representations of people that display sexual body parts such as visible genitalia, nipples or buttocks. As we can see by that thumbnail, of course my nipples were out, Nick's nipples were out. Not really sexual, but of course it's in the rules, so we're gonna have to follow that. So that is a reason why it could be demonetized. If we look at other people's content, in fact mine, a lot of them are shirtless and with nipples out or whatnot, but they're not demonetized. Hundreds on YouTube, in fact, like that. So that just shows that it's not this reason why that video was demonetized. And if it was, then it's a clear lack of consistency within YouTube. This next section is quite interesting because it was a kissing prank, and therefore it says sexually unwanted acts such as forced kissing, groping, or sexual abuse. This definitely could have been seen as forced kissing. It was the I Can't Stop Kissing You prank. And being boyfriends doesn't simply suggest that you can kiss your boyfriend without him wanting to. However, as you can see in the description, which I later on added, a disclaimer says that this video was okay to do because of my boyfriend's permission. You can read it just here. So that would cover that point right there. However, other people that have done the I Can't Stop Kissing You prank with the same means, in fact, a lot worse and a lot more angrier versions, and people actually getting pretty annoyed in the video. Whereas my video, no one got annoyed. Nick laughed about it in the video. It's clear to see that he wasn't frustrated that much. Yet theirs get actually monetized. YouTube states here that forced kissing leads to demonetization, but they still monetize their videos and theirs were not flagged at all. So definitely inconsistency within YouTube here. So that's my video out of the way. There wasn't really a consistent reason why that video should have been demonetized. If you watch it, nothing arousing about it, nothing intended to be sexual about it. Yes, the nipple was out. Yes, it was, you could probably class that as forced kissing. However, the disclaimer's there. It doesn't look like it in the video that Nick doesn't want it, and therefore, comparing my video to other people's that are monetized, there's just a clear lack of inconsistency within YouTube's system, as we kind of are aware now. Now let's move on to Nick's video. Nick uploaded a video yesterday, in fact, about a homophobic person on TikTok that got demonetized overnight. Now, Nick was stating that this guy is homophobic and addressing reasons to do with that, which is fine, fair enough. It says hateful content, all these different reasons, and it says sexual orientation and gender identification. So that would pass under the LGBT and what Nick's video was about. In fact, this was actually a positive video addressing the situation of why homophobia was bad. Nick, am I wrong in saying that?
Yeah, I mean, no.
I'm not, am I?
No, not at all.
Come here and explain your video, what it was about.
My reason for the video was to tell people and like show people that it's not okay to support people that are homophobic or don't respect decent women's rights. So it was all a video that had to do with reacting to someone while giving a positive message of being like, you shouldn't do this is wrong.
Okay, fair enough. And I don't think that's bad. However, YouTube's system must have flagged that video being homophobia, keyword probably in quotations, and a homophobic slur word in the thumbnail. So that may be why YouTube has picked that up as inappropriate and demonetized it. However, this needs to be fixed. And a recent one which Ariel did with a woman, a lesbian woman, and her religion and her sexual orientation, just comparing them both and is it okay and whatnot. I'll link that video down below if it hasn't been taken down, but I certainly know that was demonetized originally. And positive videos like these are just getting keywords picked up by YouTube's algorithm and automatically demonetizing them for unlawful reasons. Like, this is education, this is what to do, this is positive, this is being a positive role model. I certainly know that Ariel's content gets demonetized quite a bit, and she's just promoting LGBT things. You know, giving advice, positive things to the community, what young kids need, and it's still getting demonetized. And this is an issue which needs to get fixed. It's one that is completely broken, I would say, and it's affecting our lives as full-time YouTubers. And again, I'm not complaining about this. Well, I am, aren't I? But I'm not complaining about the fact that YouTube for us is all money, because it's certainly not. It's so much fun, and we've just been able to take this as our career in many people's cases. So I don't think there's much else to say, really, is there?
Well, also you should explain to them that in a way, if we had to get regular jobs, we couldn't post as much content for these people, and we couldn't be spreading the positive message, because now we're all getting regular jobs because YouTube's not paying us
which is
to spread a positive message.
Exactly. It's not like we want to get paid for a positive message. We want to get paid so we can live and we can continue being great role models for people.
Yeah,
and whatnot.
If we don't get paid, then we have to pay rent, and we have to, you know, get regular jobs.
Exactly. So and if we do get a regular job because YouTube is not paying us correctly and flagging our perfectly sound videos, then we're gonna not have enough time to spend on these videos and create as much content per week, because we're gonna be in a boring desk job, which we don't want. And if we have to do that, fine, we'll go do it. And we'll still do YouTube on the side, regardless if we get paid or not, because it is fun at the end of the day to do YouTube. It's enjoyable. It's great to educate people and send a positive message. At the end of the day, we're not going to be able to do that as frequently if this problem continues to happen. And YouTube, as we know, has a lot of problems with and bugs with their system. However, it's definitely one that needs to get fixed pronto. And this is just a message out to my audience and other people that might agree with my reasoning behind this video. And let's just see if we can get something done about it. Let's just get behind this video, maybe create a campaign about it, discuss our ideas in the comments about what we're going to do about this problem. And yeah, we'll just take it forward from here, I guess. Yeah. That's good, yeah?
Uh-huh.
Yeah?